right, I'm bored, so I'm going to pitch my FIFA idea again and hope someone from EA sees it. If people like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. But I think it's a sick idea. You'd start out as a kid, you'd play for your school team, you'd play for your Sunday league team, and you'd play on the streets. And from there, you'd get scouted. It's got a story to it. Like a lot of games nowadays, you'd have to make decisions, and based on the decisions you make, changes your story. But this is where it gets interesting. There'd be an element of free roaming in it. Now, it's not going to be like GTA. It's not going to be like Sims. It's going to be its own game. It doesn't need to be a big map. For all the people that are going to start crying, saying like, oh, what do you want FIFA to turn into GTA or FIFA to turn into Sims? No, I don't want it to turn into any of them. I just want there to be an element of free roaming. So the first map could be, you know, you have your house, you have your street, you can get the bus to school, you can come home from school, you can go to the park and play. But this is where it gets interesting because your decisions impact you as a player. So you'd have your school team, you'd have your Sunday league team, and you'd have your group of mates that you play with on the streets. And eventually you'd get scouted. You would actually have to play games, so it would still be like FIFA. So, you know, you would have to play Sunday league games, but you'd have no support there maybe. But then when you get scouted and you become professional, this is where the money comes into it. And this is where you've got to make more decisions as a player. There would be something along the lines of a pressure meter. So if your pressure meter goes up, it means there's obviously more pressure on you when you play the game. So you're more likely to make mistakes. The pressure meter could come from what you do off the pitch. So let's jump ahead a little bit, and let's say your player starts doing well, starts earning money. You're able to buy your own place. You're able to buy cars and things, but the more flashy you are and the more you interact with the press and the more you interact on social media, the more your pressure goes up. So when you play the actual games, certain maybe skill moves or something might not be available because you've got more pressure on you. But if you score in them games with that pressure, you become bigger in the media. So let's say the character's got a group of mates and he decides to go on a night out or something. And when he's on the night out, he could get spotted by the press. So you'd actually have to do it without getting spotted by the press. If you get caught by the press, something like obviously like you could maybe not wake up for training the next day on time, and again that would all impact your performance of play. But with it having like maps and almost like a free roam thing, it's your decision. You are in control to get up and get to training. For example, when you walk down the street when he's a kid, no one knows him. You walk down, you know, when he gets a bit older and he turns professional, people start wanting pictures and autographs. But when he gets to that superstardom level, if you get to that superstardom level, because you might not, but if you do, you're going to eventually have to use your money to pay for security, and your money's going to be a big factor in it as well. Yeah, my light's gone off, could go into the management side of things, but he also has to handle all that pressure outside, you know, as a manager as well. It's just like growth as a person, but there's more of a journey there. I know they've got something called the journey that they've done, and I thought it was pretty sick. I thought the story was good, but what we're kind of trying to create is a journey that has a free roam aspect to it, where your decisions impact you as you play the game. I just think it'd be pretty cool. I think it would be better than just going and